Hey there, I'm Nikki with East West Acupuncture. Today we're going to talk about how important it is for you to acknowledge your emotions and express your emotions and talk about them, whether to your therapist, your friends, or even just yourself. But I really want to make sure that we distinguish a difference between talking and acknowledging how you feel and being the ho-hum, doom and gloom Debbie Downer. Because I think that so many of us don't want to talk about how we feel or our aches or our pains or things that are affecting our health because we're too afraid that we're going to be that annoying, complaining, poor me, I'm not grateful person, which is completely untrue. We are just been so taught and kind of forced to think, just be grateful. Yes, be grateful. Be grateful. But it is still really important that you also are compassionate and kind and give yourself grace. In Chinese medicine, we don't look at emotions, we don't quantify or qualify them. We don't say if you're happy, you're amazing, or you're mad, you're a bad person, or you're overwhelmed, you're weak. We look at emotions as the same thing as being hot or cold. Okay, you're sad? Let's figure that out. You're cold? Let's put on a sweatshirt, right? I really want us to start understanding how important it is to just acknowledge our feelings, feel them, so that they do not settle in our body and start creating physical and emotional diseases. Even in Western research, it is becoming more and more prevalent that our emotions or unacknowledged emotions or traumas settle in our body and cause illness, injuries, and diseases. I mean, let's just think about like concussions, right? There's a lot of talk and information now about concussions and how if you've had any kind of head trauma or have experienced any, concussions, it is absolutely going to impact not only your mental health, your physical health, it's going to impact the possibility of further illness or diseases. It is important for us. Yes, we don't want to walk around complaining or being whiny people, but we do deserve to acknowledge how we feel so that it does not cause further issues. So, one thing that I talk to my patients about, and I'm sure they're just like over it because our culture is so not even open to the understanding of how your anger, your sadness, even your excessive joy, finding the good in everything, absolutely is going to cause issues within your physical health. If you're noticing that you have chronic back pain can come from usually two types of emotions. Fear of not being stable, whether that's emotionally, physically, or financially, or it comes from resentment of the past. And the thing is, you may not even know, where you're like, I don't even understand, like, what resentment do I have? I feel pretty good. That's okay. I'm not asking you to deep dive back into when you were 2 or 3 or 4 years old. I'm just allowing you to say, hey, you know what? I do feel fear of not having a stable family or not being financially stable, whatever that looks like. Or you know what? Yeah, you know what? I do have this underlying feeling of resentment. Just allow yourself to just go head to toe. Or if you have a chronic condition like asthma. Asthma, obviously it can be something that is, congenital, you're born with it. It can be something that comes on from an illness. It can become on from multiple different reasons. But asthma is in the lungs, and the meridian that governs over the lungs governs over grief. So you can even just ask yourself, is there something I feel sad about or that I haven't grieved? I'm not saying this is going to cure your asthma, but what I am saying is this is going to get you on the road to healing. And maybe then you just don't need to use your inhaler as much. Or maybe then your asthma isn't going to, be so detrimental in the winter months. I'm not saying you're going to be cured 100% by feeling your emotions. What I am saying is you're going to feel so much better physically and emotionally. So, if you have any questions or you want to learn more or understand more about traditional Chinese medicine and how our emotions can affect our health, you let us know. 2 different ways. You can message me, you can DM me, or you can go to our East-West acupuncture site, put in a question, or you can go to East-West Connections, which is an online learning resource where we have multiple different courses that you can go ahead and purchase and learn all things traditional Chinese medicine. So, again, I'm Nikki with East-West Acupuncture, and I'm here because I care, because we got you.